All right, can do that.
Alrighty. Welcome to the Exalta 400 from Pocono Raceway. First time we've gone here in a little bit. But we're here for race 14, and this marks the fourth race until the chase, or 4 races until the chase. And this very large 2.5 mile track is gonna bring some action, I bet. Let's
I
go. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, I do agree. Pocono has been very interesting. Of course, we saw the two races from Shell and Trucks, and should be interesting to see what we get today.
Yep, should be very interesting indeed. Obviously, a very interesting show race to watch yesterday. Came home with a new winner. That being Lynn, who makes her debut in this Fantasy Cup Series race, and that marks actually the first time there's ever been two female drivers in one Fantasy Cup Series race. But anyway, going through your driver lineup will be me going through the starting grid right now. All right, starting on pole is the 26, a sensational driver, driving for Truex Fan Racing full time next season, and this will be his final race in the 26. Ebenezer Splooge, and two's outside is Thunder in the 25. Row 2, Commander Brick and Jessica. King Barnabas replacing Monaco after his suspension starts 5th, and Patrick Miller alongside in 6th. Dudes Castro Neves and Mark both in new schemes. Hero inside, XO outside. Moff in Moff making his putting a decal on his hood in loving memory of Bruce Van Alst, Greg Van Alst's father, who sadly passed away. And drifting strikers in the 40 to his outside. David Kreutz in the 62 and Zevel in the 54. Quad Kid Boy 78, Matthew Hill 90, nickname 28, Red 11, the 5 of Legends, and the 99 of Pendre. The 68 of Zach and the 46 of Jaden. BP in the Cookout Ford and 7 of Latvia Menace. Quadruped in the 45 and Landon in the 63. ALL Construction Chevrolet. Max Molina in the 17 and Ottercat in the Coca-Cola Chevy. Truex Fan in the 56 also making tribute to Bruce Van Alst with the 30 with Greg Van Alst 35 on the hood flaps and C posts. And then to his outside is Kyle in the 74. Daniel Boyles in the 13 and Bias Philly Fan in the 23. Those 93 of Aiden Walker and the 15 of Kenyon. The 14 of Brandon Beal and the 21 of Slinky. The 10 of NASCAR Fan in a new scheme and the 8 of Outlaw. The 65 of Monster and the 67 of Lynn, who you're just talking about towards the back. And rounding it out is the 39 of Sean Ard and the 82 of Lucky.
Some names in this race, of course, in the Shell race, of course, we're talking about Lynn. She won that race yesterday. Lucky had a strong running there late in the race as well, starting near the back.
Yep. Both drivers from Shell making, I believe, no. Has Lucky made a start before? I believe he
Yeah,
has.
Lucky was running some races near the end of last season, I remember.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because he was in the 51 for a while. So Lucky does have experience in the Cup car, but not in the Gen 6. This is his first start in the Gen 6.
Well, let's see what Lucky can do with that. Of course, there are some stuff going on behind the scenes at MKR that I don't think have been announced yet.
Nope, not yet, as we get the starting command. Ready to go racing here in Pocono. See the flames coming out of the exhaust pipes, and we're off and rolling.
As Ebenezer, like you said, will be making his last start in the 26. Thunder on his outside. Of course, Thunder won the Coca-Cola 600 a couple weeks back.
Yep, and that Exalta Chevrolet. It's a 25 is gaining up a lot of momentum after, even though he crashed in the All-Star race and got 21st at Daytona. He still had a lot of momentum, and I think that he might be a dark horse going into the chase.
I mean, going into this race, if we look at the chase grid really quick, with 4 races left, really it's anybody's game. There's only 155 points that separate the 10th car to the last place car, Outlaw, who's 39th, that has a chance.
Yep, and
So,
sorry,
go ahead.
you go ahead.
I was gonna say that guys like Outlaw really need some good performances if they want to keep their chase hopes alive.
Yep, and right now after Monaco's suspension, that's gonna leave the top 10 open for basically anybody to grab, or anybody inside the top 20.
The current top 10 right now are Strikers, Brick, Tile, Red, Nickname. Then the rest of the top 10 are Thunder, BP, Walker, Quad, and Zach. Because of Monaco suspension, that moves Zach into the top 10. So your 2 wild cards after that right now would be Mark and Moth. Keep an eye on.
Yep, definitely have to keep an eye on them. Now I think Thunder might be at a disadvantage on the high side as a pace car comes in, getting ready to start this race. The Exalta 400. Ebenezer leads him off.
Thunder on his outside, green flag.
We're underway.
See Commander Brick, I think he's making a peek to the inside already. See Dude's
looking
trying
inside.
to go 3 wide.
Yeah, already 3 wide. I'm not sure if that's the best option so far early in this race. Look at Barnabas through the middle.
Barnabas starting up pretty...
Oh,
we
got one sideways, I think. They saved it. I'm not sure who that was. That looks like the 68 is Zach. They keep it going.
Really sketchy near the back of the field, that's for sure.
Oh, sketchy near the front of the field as well. Oh, got one into the wall. That was Lynn in the back.
You see Casper Neves now Heroes trying to take second from him. Moth and Strikers round out the rest of your top 5.
Really aggressive start here. That's what you're gonna see some from Pocono. Aggressive starts, and through the rest of the run, it's gonna get a little bit calmer. But Brick now has the lead as he leads lap 1.
His teammate behind him, Hero, he's running second, and Patrick Miller just inside the top 10. All Penske cars running pretty well early on.
He goes 3 wide. Oh,
the
around goes
28th
Nickname.
Around.
In the middle of the field, Nickname goes around, and he gets hit.
Lynn also
by
got
another
collected.
car.
Oh, Legends big
Legends
damage.
has big damage. But Nickname goes around. Bias Philly
23
fan
with
and
some
Lynn
damage.
collected.
Oh, look at that. They're sketching
Oh,
the 7th
and
round.
7 goes around. Looks like he saves it. Nope, he doesn't. And around he goes. Caution comes out.
So some big wrecks already on lap 2. And I believe
Yep.
Brick got the race back to the line.
Talked about it. It's going to get aggressive early on.
I mean, there's chase spots on the line. 4 races left. These guys are going to give it everything they've got.
Yep, it's kind of strange to see how they would go, why they would go so aggressive on the first few laps. Let's take a replay of what happened, because I think there was another wreck on lap 1 after we saw them get sideways.
Yeah, you see big damage on the Legends. He was behind that whole wreck.
He must have been the one that got turned sideways.
Maybe. He's side by side with Nickname right here, going into turn 1.
Looks like Zach. He doesn't push he doesn't push it, but oh, I think he does actually.
Yeah,
he goes 4 wide, and
the 5 got into a
Legends
Nickname
got
and he
turned.
got bounced. Yeah.
Oh, and he goes. I think he's gonna go straight into the inside wall. Oh, big hit right there.
Oh, wow.
And then he's gonna slide up at the track. Another hard hit into the outside wall, and then here's where things go wrong on lap 2.
It all started near the front, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
It started with who was it actually? It was with.
Oh yeah, the 28.
Yeah, 28. 28 looks like. Oh, he got turned by the
54.
54 maybe. Yeah, he did get turned by the 54. Actually,
They're
BP
four,
forced him 4 wide.
and then the 54 is right on his outside. 28 trying to give the 4 some room.
And
Couldn't really do
then,
that.
oh,
Oh,
Mark.
Mark got tagged. Exo got
Yeah,
some. I think Exo got a piece in that.
nothing Mark could do.
You see Nickname
And then
spinning in the
Nickname
middle of the
in the
pack.
middle of the track and gets hit by, I believe that's Sean.
Yeah,
Oh no,
Sean.
he didn't. No, he didn't get hit by Sean.
Oh no, that was Philly.
Yeah, Philly hit him.
That's really.
Everybody
Monster
else gets
bit.
by.
Ooh,
Probably.
Monster got a little bit of damage. That's where Lynn got the the damage to the front end by hitting the 65.
That's
No
probably
visible
gonna,
damage to the 65 though.
That's gonna bring out the first caution.
That's
And
probably
they were
gonna,
wrecking a bit later on.
Yeah, 7 got turned. The 23 is big damage.
I think that 23 is already
Oh,
done.
he's
Yes, he
out.
is.
Oh wow, that sucks.
Philly fan, one of those guys have a wild card.
Yep.
As now everyone's trying to align themselves where they should be.
Yep. Now we wonder who if everybody comes to pit road.
See, I want to see where Philly was because he does have that one win.
He was actually outside the top 20. He was running
22nd in the points for this
22nd.
race.
That's not good.
Still
For
got
him.
3. He's still got 3 races. I'm sure he can bounce back easily, but
ain't gonna be
we'll
good
see.
for Nickname either. He was sitting 5th in the standings coming into Pocono, and
well,
probably
I don't think
just-
that's gonna hurt Nickname. I don't think that's gonna hurt him too bad.
There's a 28 getting repairs to his car. He's out of the pits.
There you see everybody else coming into pit road. I'm hearing the 13 might have a relief driver on standby, or at least they're looking for one. Well, we're under this pit cycle / caution. Everybody's in their box.
Everybody comes to pit road, I guess, to maybe top off on fuel. Looks like the 19 gets fuel only.
Castroneva is going to come out first off that strategy.
Or maybe 2 tires.
Ebenezer second, Kreutz third. Everyone is jumbled up together here.
The 25's taking 4 tires. Not sure I'm not sure if that's how he's gonna work.
I mean, it's still
It's a
only
99.
it's only lap 4. I don't know if that's really going to help him in any way.
Well, it's gonna be the 19 leading.
Castroneves, of course, various strategies. So it's Castroneves and Ebenezer, 2, I guess you could say technical teammates, but could you technically say there's some bad blood there? Because Ebenezer's taking over that car next season.
I mean, I'm not sure, but I mean, the 19, he knows that he's getting replaced, but I think the 19, he just wants to finish off the season strong. I don't think he wants to create any bad blood with anybody. He is moving to Ard Motorsports, I believe.
Yeah, he's going to be joining that new 2-car team, of course, with Pavo. Will be hopping on it as a rookie next season.
Now let's see how this restart goes.
And Legends also took his car to the garage.
Yeah. Now here's one thing. If wrecks get excessive early, then this is a tradition. If we need to, then we'll go single file on the restarts.
So it'll be Castroneves, Ebenezer, Kreutz, Quad, and BP top 5 on this restart.
Here we go. Ebenezer gonna get a second chance, but I think he's gonna be at a disadvantage on that outside.
Castroneves may have some, but I'd watch that 62 of David Kreutz. He might try something on this restart.
Green flag.
Or BP might do that, maybe.
They're all pushing each other. Oh, Kyle is the problem. He's way down
Kyle.
low.
What the heck happened to him? Kyle.
He's got a problem.
I think he's got a flat.
Oh yeah, he's got a flat tire. If he
Well,
can
Kyle's
make it
got
back around, then there's gonna be no caution.
Kyle's got to limp it back, though.
Yeah, if he stops, there's gonna be another yellow right here.
He's going. Yeah, he's not gonna make it.
If he stops on track, then I'm not sure if the game will throw caution.
He stopped.
No caution yet. Pace car lights are not flashing.
The
Now he's
field
reset.
Field is yeah. Okay, so we're saying green.
Yep. Field's in turn 3.
You hate to see that for Kyle, but he's got those 2 wins that could save him as far as
Yeah,
the chase goes.
Kyle obviously, I'm honestly surprised by his slump right now because he won 2 races in a row, which were Dover and
Talladega.
yeah, Talladega. And after he wrecked at Charlotte, it looks like that momentum's just gone all the way. That's what drivers that's what the problem is. One bad week can be the big difference maker, and as it looks like big battles right here, 3 wide for looks like second as David Croix leads from
BP in
Bailey
second.
Parker.
Bailey Parker
Oh
set
boy.
his first win after so many how many times he's been so close. Could this be the day for him?
Yeah, and they're battling it out, really battling it out through in the back here. Oh, contact Jessica
and
Moth.
Look at Brick.
Oh, gosh, they're getting so close to wrecking.
Yeah, you're not kidding. I don't know how these guys haven't wrecked yet.
Once they get spread out, once they get more single file, then that's when they're gonna start calming down. Now they're 3 wide for third. I'm not sure that this aggression is gonna work early. Oh, they're 4 wide. Oh no, that's not gonna work. There they go.
And there they go. The 22's around, the 68's in it, the 99's around.
Oh boy, that's tons of cars.
The 93 has damage.
The then 25
turns to 25.
Oh boy, how did everybody miss him?
7's got damage. The 3's got more damage. 14 big damage.
Yeah, that's gonna end his day. The 4's gonna lead him back to the line.
NASCAR fan up to 4th. He started near the back. But oh, I see damage on the 2.
Yeah, does the 2 have damage?
Yeah,
oh yeah, he does.
So that was a big wreck.
Yeah. 14.
67 wrecked the 25. Turn 2, I believe it was.
Take a look at what happened.
Well, these guys were racing pretty aggressive. Doesn't really surprise me that this happened. Oh, the 68 and the 99 made contact.
And then the 10 just forced it 4 wide. And well, the 68 just drove up the track into the 99.
10 was nowhere near him, kind of like yesterday with Lucky and Fran Gomez.
Yeah, just drove up the track.
Up into the 99, the 22 is just an innocent bystander right there.
3 cars in the middle of the field.
25 got damage. Oh, huge hit for the 14 and the 53. Oh, the 65 ran to the back of the 82.
Yeah. Big damage for a lot of cars.
That's going to take quite a few contenders out of this race, I think.
Now, who wins the race off pit road? Looks
Bailey
like
Parker.
BP again.
Sean's out. Beal's out. So is Daniel Boyles and Mark. 65's also out. I think I seen Barnabas.
Lots of guys out.
Yeah, that wreck just ruined a lot of guys' days right there. Latvia Menace to the garage.
There's the 10.
And just a lot of DNFs. Fortunate to see it.
Yep. Bailey Parker's going to be leading. We're going to go single file restarts. Wow. Look at all that.
Pendray Hero. Just a lot of names out. 29 cars survive.
And that's not good for Zach. Zach's out, and he was top 10 in the chase. It's
These
gone.
these guys are just causing a wreck no matter what it is. And we're already on lap 13.
I mean, if we, never mind. About to go back racing again. This time single file instead of double file.
Hopefully, single file will be the solution we need. This will be Bailey Parker leading points leader,
Alright, what
Drifting
did I
Strikers,
miss?
and his teammate. The big one that took out like
10 cars.
10 to 15 cars at least.
Let me guess, I was in it.
No, not that I know.
Nope,
No,
you're
you
still
weren't.
running.
Green flag. And Brick has stayed after staying out with that big damage. He's yeah. Hopefully he doesn't
Brick's
do
gonna
anything
drop.
too bad. And now here comes Drifting Strikers to the lead. And if this does get really bad, then we'll restart the race.
See, I mean, it's already 13 laps and there's like 30 cars still left in this race, so not too bad, but like,
Yeah.
Drifting Strikers has passed his boss BP for the lead.
Some cars in the wall in the back.
Now David Croyd's gonna try and maybe find a way around this 4 car.
The 10's trying to go around the 56.
As for the 4th spot back there. Connor trying to block Patrick Miller back there. Jester might try and go
way up the racetrack, yeah. Look at dudes going 3 wide.
splitting Shrixman and Jessica. Kenyon and Melina, last week's winner. Oh, the 17.
Oh boy. They're still racing aggressive.
Oh, the 17's right on the door of the 19.
Yeah, that's not good. '17 almost puts the 19 in the fence.
97's
Oh.
right there, the 90. Aggressive move.
Look at the 82 up here with no back bumper.
Kind of lucky Noko's having himself a great day so far.
BP
gets
to
the
the,
lead.
in the lead.
Here comes his teammate NASCAR fan who needs a good run, sitting outside the top 20 in points. 23rd, I believe.
Still battling big time back here. Kenyon trying to go split the middle.
Quadruped and Matthew Hill between on his inside and outside.
Oh, I forgot
Quad
to give
kid
Kyle a lap back, so I'm going to do that now.
All
There we
right.
go. Now he's 2 laps down.
Kyle just needs 2 more yellows, or if he can somehow pass the leaders 2 more times, which I don't think is possible. But you never know. Right now it's
BP
Bailey
still
Parker.
leads. He's got David Croix behind him under fire from his teammate, Strikers.
And BP's teammate, NASCAR fan, not too far behind this action. Then defending series champ Jessica rounds out the top 5. NASCAR fan trying to get the outside of Drifting Strikers for 3rd.
See, these guys are just on the bottom, just drive it in so deep they slide up the racetrack. Now David Kreutz keeps the spot.
Top 5 are single file.
Yep,
And as soon as
18
I
out
say
of
that,
100.
Jessica's gonna fall back behind the Ted.
Strikers has a run on Kreutz. Here he comes to the inside.
NASCAR fan maybe thought he was going to go with him, but he's going to stick to the top.
Striker's trying to make that inside stick. He's got a better
NASCAR
exit
fan
this
trying
time.
to follow him.
And now Striker's the second. The NASCAR fan trying to get third.
Looks like he's going to get it going for the turn 2. NASCAR fan might try and go for second, actually, as well. And now Striker's in the MKR sandwich as Jessica moves to 4th. Patrick Miller trying to get himself into the top 5.
Yep, with Deuce Castroneves just behind.
Ebenezer the pole sitter still in the top 10. Good day for him so far.
Oh, we got one on the bottom. That's Lynn, I
67.
think. Yeah. But she's
Probably-
a lap car. I think she just came to the pits.
Probably.
The
25's coming
25's in. I think this might be the first part of pit stops.
Well, then again, he was one of those cars that were caught up in that wreck, so maybe that's why.
That's true, but the 67 and the 25 came to pit road. See if any of the leaders come.
Looks like they're going to stay out for a bit longer. Ten's right behind the 40. Is he going to make his move for turn 1?
Yep,
He's
he's
gonna
speeding to
try.
the inside. There he goes.
NASCAR fan, his farewell season, trying to go out strong. He's trying to get second right now.
Yep. And there's Jessica, the reigning champion, behind.
Jessica also needed a strong day. She's outside the top 10. Really needed a good race. Any of these guys, like NASCAR fan and Jessica, they could really use a win to put them back into the chase hunt.
Yep. NASCAR fan looks like he's got a really fast car right now. So is Jessica. Strikers is kind of fallen off.
Yeah, it definitely does seem like it. Now, the 2 MKR teammates are out in the front of the field.
Yep.
Seems like NASCAR fans reeling in Bailey Parker quite easily.
Yeah, I guess NASCAR fan, he saved his stuff up really good.
Of course, running a one-off with Outback Steakhouse on the car. Trying to do good with this one race deal.
Now let's take a look at the chase implications here. You got...
BP currently sits in, I believe, the top 5.
Yeah, BP's in the top 5, and now let's see who's who might be outside the top, maybe even the top 10 if this all said and done.
BP's 8th. NASCAR fan is currently sitting 23rd in points.
Zach was in the top 10. He's done. Spartacus is done.
65 was like 29th, so nothing really. Let's see, where's Jessica right now? And she's running up here, 16th.
Yeah, 2 as well.
Ten's right behind his teammate. Is he gonna make a move on the straightaway? Or is he gonna...
Not so sure. Oh, there he goes.
He's gonna try. Oh, no. BP's gonna block him.
And NASCAR fan right in the back bumper. Will he make the move going to turn 1?
He's gonna stay behind BP, it looks like.
Trying to go low. Doesn't work. He's got a better exit, I believe.
Jessica's now got reeled in by the 40 once again. Drifting Strikers, the points leader.
Yep, there goes drifting in to the inside of Jessica. Not sure if that's gonna work though.
Doesn't look like it will. How about Lynn? She's hanging with these guys pretty tough with a beat-up race car.
But she is a lap down.
Yeah.
She did come to pit road, and I guess she's on new tires.
Still, she does have somewhat of a beat up car, so I do have to give her some credit for it.
It really does suck that she got taken out early.
Yeah. I mean, Zevils is trying to get her some cup seat time. Of course, she'll be full time next season in the 32 car.
There's Jessica to the inside.
Trying to get second from NASCAR fan. One's about to pass Kreutz. See those two females in the field, Jessica in the 55, Lynn in the 67, same
Yep.
screen.
Lynn on new tires is trying to get past these lead lap cars.
Doesn't seem like the damage is affecting her too much, actually.
Yep, right behind Jessica. But now if 10 is kind of, and the 10's back to second, and he's kind of fallen off the 4.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what happened there. I mean, I'm starting to wonder if NASCAR fans just waiting until we get later in the run to even try and make a move. Because it's
There's
still
Lynn going
somewhat
by
early.
Jessica. Now, if you're I mean, if you're some of the chase guys that are having a bad day today, what is your what are your options? What's your chances right now?
Well, I mean, Zach DNF, but he still has that win he can rely on. But he's going to have to make sure he's in a good spot because there's guys like Kyle that could use his 2 wins to bump somebody out, depending where he's at.
Kyle sits third in the standings right now. I think Kyle will stay in the top 10. I'm not sure about the 25 though. He's in 29th. Not having a good day whatsoever. I feel like the 25, he might have a slight chance that he remains in the top 10, but I don't know. It's gonna be weird to see.
You see Lynn trying to get her lap back, trying to get by the leader, Bailey Parker.
Yep.
And that's gonna open the door for NASCAR fan to try and get to the inside.
Yeah. He's right there. Looks like BP might be coming to pit road.
He might be. He's taking a bit of a lower line.
Yep.
He is. NASCAR fan trying to pass him on the outside. And here he comes.
And BP comes to pit road, bringing
NASCAR
Jessica with him.
NASCAR fan trying to stretch it out a bit longer. So are some other guys. So here's the varying strategies that I'm sure some of us maybe could have saw coming.
Yep. First pit stops on lap 28.
So currently NASCAR fan is the leader. BP, or not BP, Lynn's trying to get away.
Yep. Lynn did pit early. Same with the 25. So I think they might be up front, but not for too long, as they have to pit again.
Looks like NASCAR fan's gonna come in this lap. And he is. See if anybody else will come with him.
Looks like the 63 Landon has stayed out.
I don't know what Landon's strategy is, but guess we'll wait and see. Unless he's a lap car.
No, he's not a lap down.
Okay, because I know there's a few cars that were lappers. I just wasn't sure. Shows Drifting Strikers is currently the leader.
Yep. I think he stayed out.
No, I seen the Wii car on pit road. That's
Oh yeah.
NASCAR fans gonna lead these guys off from this one. So I believe BP might cycle back out to the lead.
Yeah, he will. With Jessica behind, NASCAR fan losing a lot of spots.
So the strategy I don't think really paid off for NASCAR fan right there. Jessica's hounding the 4. She's in second. Kreutz is a distant third. Bailey Parker still looking for his first ever win. Jessica hasn't won 2 seasons. Trying to break the winless streak.
Yep. Hasn't won since season 5.
Some guys that really needed a good run. I mean, talk about Kreutz, talk about Kenyon, who's actually not too far out of the top 10. Really needed a good race. Connor as well. Needed a pretty good race.
That is true. As it's been a very chaotic one for the early part, but now it's calm. But we have to see who gets the edge and who will have the lead.
And these guys are pretty much all spread out at this point after pit stops, trying to catch back up with each other.
Yep.
Kenyon looks like he's now third, going by the 62.
NASCAR fans on the freshest tires, but I'm not sure how he's gonna do while trying to get around traffic.
Right now is behind Connor and Patrick. Currently P7. There's Connor trying to get 5th from Patrick. NASCAR fan trying to look 3 wide, I think. Get Connor by the 12. Now he's going to maybe try and go for a top 5.
Yep. NASCAR fan is not trying to waste any time. He's got to get to the front.
I feel like if NASCAR fan can get ahead of BP, that might put him in a good spot here when we get to the end of the race, depending how the rest of this race goes. Two seconds separate second or first and third. Well, I guess technically second too, but the same gap.
25's a lap car.
Hopefully it'll stay out of the way.
The 10 a NASCAR fan gets in front of the 97.
Puts NASCAR fan now into the 5th position. Now he's got David Kreutz and Kenyon to get by. Then he'll try and run down the top 2. I'd say this is a really good bounce back season for Kenyon. I don't think we talk about him too much. I mean, he's just outside the chase right now, and there's Jessica going for the lead.
Yep, Jessica trying to get the lead from BP. They're catching up to the 25. 25 might hold up to the 62 here.
He will. The 10 got to his inside. That's going to help him get 4th here.
Oh, contact! The 25 did say on the radio that he cannot let the 10 win.
But the 10 was still able to nudge by. He had to door him, but he did it. And that just held up the 62 big time. And NASCAR fan is up to 4th behind Kenyon because of that incident with 25.
Yep, the 25 now is the leaders have cleared the 25 now. Most of them have.
I think if you're the 25, you've got to be at least somewhat nervous right now, given how things look right now with Kenyon and NASCAR fan. Even Jessica too. Because they could all use a win to put them in championship contention.
Yeah, NASCAR fan, he definitely got held up by that. He's in the 4th position, though.
Remember, he's still on those fresher tires compared to the 3 in front of him.
But the question is, does he have damage? Let's look at the right side here.
Doesn't look like any visible damage.
Might be scratched up a little bit, but I'm not too sure. Kind of looks like it's dented in a little bit, but I honestly don't know.
Looks fine to me, but either way. Getting closer to halfway. It'll be 15 to halfway this time. As NASCAR fans still trying to run down the 15 for 3rd.
And the 4 is caught back up to the 55.
They're still battling for the lead. I'm
Yeah,
sure
4
that's
is right there.
I'm sure that's what the 15 and the 10 want to see in front of them.
Now I actually want to take a replay and see what the 25 did to the 10. Because he just said on the radio before that the 25's crew chief Luke Lambert did say on the radio that they can't let the 10 win or else he might snatch the wild card spot from them. Because the 25 he's running 29th and he might fall outside the top 10.
But you remember, NASCAR fans 23rd, so even if he wins, he'd need to get ahead of Thunder to use that wild card.
Yeah, it looks like Thunder actually. Yeah, though actually NASCAR fan drove up into him. I know Thunder was trying to come down and hit him, but NASCAR fans still drove up into him either way.
You think maybe NASCAR fan could have seen what was going on there?
Maybe Mike got radio communication from his crew chief telling scanning the 25. Wow, interesting turn of events there.
But like I said, NASCAR fan is behind Thunder in points, so either way, Thunder would still beat him unless NASCAR fan is more consistent.
I think the 25. I think the 25 does not want I don't think he wants the 10 to get a wild card spot because that increases the risk of there being more winners inside the top 20 but not outside the top 10. And if that 25 has a bad week next week, he's outside the chase.
Battle for third. NASCAR fan got to the inside of Kenyon.
He's gonna get by him easily.
Yeah, no issues whatsoever. And it looks like now he's going to have a free reign to run down Jessica and his teammate Bailey Parker.
BP's right there. He's battling for the lead. He goes to the inside. It's exactly what the 10 wants to see.
Yeah, both these guys side by side. BP still trying to get by the 55. It looks like he'll clear this time. He does.
Yep, BP back to the lead.
And look at that. Look at how much the 10 gained. He is right there right now.
I think the 55 might have burned her stuff up.
We'll see, but NASCAR fans right behind her now. Pressure's on for her at least. NASCAR fan takes a peek to the inside.
Yep, it's inside Jessica.
It's like he's also going to get by Jessica with no issues, I don't think. And he's clear.
Not yet, but he's going to get him into the corner. Or Kerr.
Yeah, he is. So now it's an MKR 1-2.
Oh, contact!
Kenyon drove up into his teammate.
His driver? I don't think that was on purpose, but yeah. Still made contact.
I think Kenyon's trying to go as best he can. Doesn't want to lose the 10 or the 4.
Yeah, like I said, the 55, I think, burned her stuff up, so Kenyon obviously is trying to get around her as fast as he can.
And that's going to open up the door for Connor and Patrick, too, I believe. NASCAR fans right behind his teammate once again. Seems like the 4 and the 10 have had the 2 best cars this entire race up to the point.
Yeah, here comes the 10.
NASCAR fans right there. He's looking to the inside. And now it looks like he's going to fall back a little bit from his teammate.
I think I was to get an early arc into the corner to get a better exit. See right here, he's driving up to him.
Smart idea.
I don't think he's going to have enough. He's not going to be close enough, though, I don't think, getting into turn 1. Brick's on pit road. I think we're coming on the pit window.
Man, I love 40.
I'm not sure, because he's one of the damaged cars. Look at how fast the 10 is through the corner compared to the 4. He's looking to the inside.
NASCAR fan going before turn 2, but I don't think he's gonna get him.
Nope. He's still looking. The BP's kind of leaving a gap there. Lap 40 of 100. 4/10 through this race, or 4 out of 10. That's the fraction of what's complete in this race. And
NASCAR
here comes
fan
the 10
again,
to the inside of the 4.
and he's gonna get the lead right here,
Yeah, NASCAR fan to the lead.
right in front of the 4. NASCAR fan gets the lead now. And look at Kenyon and Jessica; they're also joining up in this battle. So it's 5 Hour Energy Racing versus Matt Kenseth Racing right now in the top 4. Kenyon's right behind BP. He might try and go for second.
Yeah, it's Matt Kenseth Racing versus 5 Hour Energy right now. Then you have Penske, BPE, Almost Rebels Racing, Michael Hormetis Racing, and another BPE car.
And then Trixon Racing runs up the top 10 with Jaden.
Kenyon looking around BP.
But you gotta wonder, now that NASCAR fans ahead leading this thing, do you think this puts him in a good spot when it comes to pit strategy?
I think so. I mean, if he stays, he stayed out another lap compared to the 4. So I think on this next set of pit stops, he's gonna lose some track position, as you see Kenyon going for the move for second there. But yeah, he's gonna lose track position, but he will be on fresher tires.
But it's like he was also behind the 4 before that last cycle, so I mean, definitely could be an advantage now that he's in front.
But now Kenyon's up to second, and Jessica's trying to get third. BP is falling off right now at this moment. Because Kenyon now to second, and BP might lose the spot to
Jessica.
Jessica, Kenyon's driver.
But look at that gap NASCAR fan put on Kenyon right there.
0.8 of a second.
Almost a second away from the 15.
But obviously the 15 got a little bit held up from the 4 there, as they're still battling for third.
But I
Here
think
comes Patrick Miller into this.
But I think Kenyon's also on older tires than NASCAR fan is. Could
Let's
be, but
see
I'm
the
not
gap
sure.
after this lap.
Look at
Here's Patrick.
Strikers, I thought was gonna look 3 wide underneath the 12.
Striker's really lost the nose of his car there.
Kenyon's actually catching NASCAR fan now, it looks like. Be wrong though.
Oh, I think they're pitting. Patrick Miller looks like he's coming to pit road.
Yeah, Patrick Miller's right against the line. I'm sure he's coming in.
Kenyon and NASCAR fans stay out. Patrick's coming in.
Connor's coming in as well.
So this could work out for the 12 this in terms of track position, but not, about the tires, I'm not too sure.
Oh yeah,
BP back to the inside of the 55.
15 did gain that lap a little bit.
Then he's back to the 4 to the inside of the 55. Then he's got his driver on the outside of him now. So now when does the top 5 pit?
Good question.
Striker's cuts off his boss.
We do know that NASCAR fan stayed out later than I think all those guys behind him, so.
This race gone by pretty fast. We're already almost halfway.
Yeah, I know. NASCAR fan, I thought he was coming in.
He's staying out. Kenyon's
comes coming in. So is Jessica, BP, Matthew Hill, David Kreutz.
So this is what NASCAR fan did last cycle. He stayed out and had to fight his way through track position. He's gonna have fresher tires, but that's the only thing that's the only negative thing that he's gonna have to work with. He's gonna have to fight through traffic again.
But those fresher tires, I feel like, are gonna pay dividends when he's working through the traffic.
Striker, the nearest car behind, he also stayed out. Moff also stayed out with Outlaw.
NASCAR fan right against he's coming in. It looks like he's turning down the racetrack.
Yep. 10 is coming in. Now here comes a lot of the field out of the pits. Aiden Walker, I think, held up Matthew Hill a little bit there when
Teammates
he was
right there.
pitting. There's
see
Kenyon. He's going to
Connor
lose a
got ahead of
spot.
him.
Yeah, so did Patrick Miller. Patrick Miller's way ahead.
I think Patrick Miller might cycle out to the lead. Really
There's
good day
the two.
Really good day for Patrick. I think this is really what he needs if he's going to put himself into chase contention.
There's the 10.
I think
out of his box.
I think NASCAR fan might get out first. But here's Patrick Miller coming to the line.
And I think he's going to get him.
He is.
He will get him, but will the 10 cycle out? He's going to get. I think he's going to cycle out behind the 4.
Or the 55.
And maybe behind the 55.
Yeah, behind the 4. It's like
and
yeah, no, he's gonna stay ahead of the 55. It looks like he's getting up to speed.
No, but the 55's got a big run on him, but I'm not sure.
10's up to speed now.
He's still on cold tires, so he's got to warm that up. 55 might have a big advantage here. Actually, never mind. 10 stays ahead. So now it's sorry. I'll let you go ahead after this. So it's Patrick Miller, Kenyon, Connor, BP, and NASCAR fan, the top 5. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, Kenyon got around Connor. Patrick Miller, he's got himself a good lead, over a half a second lead on Kenyon right now. And
yep.
Thunder took it to the garage.
Oh, yep. Thunder did take it to the garage.
So that's a day over for him, unfortunately. Patrick Miller currently, let's see where Patrick Miller is in points. This could be a day he really needs. He sits 31st in points, actually.
Yeah. But if you're guys like the 25 who's just on the verge of being inside the top 10 and 6, then you're gonna want the 12 to win.
I mean, the 12 is still somewhat of a long shot to make it. He's 31st in points. He needs 4 good races, including this one, which looks like he's setting up for a good one.
There's Kenyon on a commander brick. Almost contact there.
That was Patrick's teammate he got around, so no issues there. NASCAR fan around Bailey Parker.
And Jessica might use NASCAR fan as a pick here to get inside of BP. And BP blocks. So now Patrick Miller is a 3.7 second gap to NASCAR fan. NASCAR fan is catching though. He's up to 4th and just gained 5/10 that lap.
And NASCAR fan is flying. He
has the fastest lap right now.
I'd be a bit worried if I was the field right now.
Yeah, NASCAR fan does have a really fast race car.
Going by the 2 of Commander Brick right here.
Gets by the 2 pretty good.
So does the 4 and the 55.
Oh, Kenyon's caught up to the Patrick Miller.
Could be Patrick's dreams at maybe winning this race down the toilet, as here comes Kenyon.
Not yet. We're just coming to the halfway lap.
We're on the halfway lap right now, actually.
Jessica side by side with BP.
That's for 5th. Jessica looks like she'll get it.
Yep. Jessica gets the spot.
There's Kenyon
almost
to the
contact.
inside. That's for the lead.
And here comes Connor to the picture.
Talk about Connor. He had a rough start to the season. Now he's up here having a great day.
Oh, Patrick's in the wall.
Yeah, that's going to slow Patrick down quite a bit. That's going to open the door for Connor to maybe get near him for 2nd.
We haven't really talked about this, but mistakes are not what you want in a race.
Especially if you're a guy that, like Patrick Miller, that really, really needs a good run like he's having today. Mistakes shouldn't be in your vocabulary.
Yeah. One mistake can cost you so much track position and a lot of points.
Kenyon's last win, he's in the lead. His last win was Michigan, season 5. Also trying to break that winless drought.
And I will save the halfway replay right now. We're already an hour in.
Crazy. NASCAR fan is 2 seconds behind this lead pack.
Yep. He is catching really quick.
He's a one-man wrecking crew right now. He's got it to about 2 seconds exactly. NASCAR fans' last one came at Riverside last season on a part-time basis.
I actually forgot he won. I kept thinking that his last one was Dover season 5, but no.
He didn't even win that race. He was close though.
Oh yeah. I just remembered he didn't. He was close. I think he was like a photo finish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. With Ankara, who isn't in the series anymore.
Now it looks like Connor's starting to reel in the 12, trying to get second right here.
Yep. 12 with Patrick after hitting the wall. It looks like he's really fallen off pace. He's fading.
Yeah, he's not really seeming to keep up with Kenyon. It looks like he's fell into the clutches of the 97.
There's a 32.
EXO will be the next slapper we're going to come up on.
BP battling Jessica once again.
That's just costing them more time.
After those first 2 cautions and all that chaos, it looks like the racing's got a lot calmer.
Yeah, it really has been calmer.
Connor drives it in deep. He's can roll through the center right here. Can get a better exit than the 12. Yeah, 12's just slower all around.
Connor could really make his move at any time if he wanted to.
You see the mirror on the top right. There's that's the Connor. And Patrick does have draft, but as you see through the corner right here, he's just falling. He's just fading back.
If he wants to make that move, he's going to need to make it soon, though. NASCAR fans just lost 0.3 of a second.
Oh, wow.
Heck, NASCAR fan is a really fast car. Ever since that restart, he's been one of those guys to watch.
Yeah, especially with that pit strategy. He is the fastest lap right now. That's how you tell he's fast. By nearly a 10th over quadruped.
Scary fast, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And look at how close he's catching up on these two.
Let's see the gap after this lap. He's really caught up.
If Connor gets to the inside, that's just going to help NASCAR fan even more.
1.05 seconds. Another almost 5 tenths.
Yeah, I was about
to
Connor
on the inside.
Start making that move sometime soon.
Well, he's about to, but this is just going to help the 10 a little bit more. Catch up on these two.
I think a 97 is going to get by pretty easily there. They almost touch doors.
Connor's ahead going into turn 2, though.
Yep,
NASCAR.
And he's going to get the spot. NASCAR fan arriving on the scene as well.
Right,
oh, he's going to clip Patrick Miller.
Oh!
Ooh. That's the second time we've seen NASCAR fan do that today.
Yeah. Very close calls for the 10.
He's going to get by the 12.
Although that one wasn't really intentional.
Just NASCAR fans on a roll. He's trying to catch back up with these leaders. And now he's behind the 97.
Yeah, it looks like the 10 got to the 12 at a bad spot. That's why he clipped them. But luckily, none of those cars went sideways. Look at the 10 and how the speed he has on the 97. I don't think the 97 can defend from this.
Yeah, the 10 is right there
Look
behind
at that.
him.
He just drives up to the back bumper of him.
Here comes NASCAR fan now looking for second.
Yeah, Kenyon is has got to start pushing. He is because NASCAR fan is on the move.
NASCAR fan looking to the inside in the second turn.
That is a very weird spot to get to the inside.
You see the 32 up ahead.
Connor, I don't think he's really going to put up a big fight. But now here comes Patrick Miller trying to capitalize.
And now the 10's going to try and run back down the 15. Remember the
Yeah, Kenyon better
strategy?
start pushing.
Remember that strategy? The 15 came in earlier, the 10 pitted later.
And there's EXO. He would go a lap down if he were to get passed by the leader, Kenyon.
And look at that 10. He is starting to reel him in really, really quick. And he's pulled away from the 97.
Yeah.
Well.
Let's compare laps after this one. I think both drivers might have draft as well. Kenyon from the 32, NASCAR fan from the 15. And talked about Kenyon, he has not won in a long, long time, since Michigan season 5, I believe.
Yeah, Michigan season 5, the start of the playoffs that season. That was his last win. And he's coming back from one of his worst seasons ever in the series.
Probably the worst. Let's compare laps. Kenyon running a 53 1 flat, and NASCAR fan almost 3/10 faster with a 52.8.
Man, I can't stress it enough how fast that 10 car seems to be.
Oh, the 32 might be giving the 15 dirty air here. He's got to get out of the way. It looks like
Kenyon
he lets the
ducks
15 go to the
down.
inside.
Where does NASCAR fan go? Because he's in the line the 32's in. NASCAR fan going to follow the leader, Kenyon.
Yep. 32 might hold up the 10 right here, depending on what if he stays to the outside.
NASCAR fans clear of him before they get to 3.
So now the top 2 are clear of the lap cars.
Now it's free reign for NASCAR fan to try and get to the inside of Kenyon, or at least somewhere near him.
2/10 is the gap now.
Connor trying to get to the inside of the 32 of EXO now.
Look at that 10. He can just drive it in so deep and just make the corner. Just roll through the center.
Drives it straight into the corner. Like, there's...
No tomorrow.
Man. Yeah.
He's got a really fast race car right now.
Look at NASCAR fan. He is hounding that back bumper right now. NASCAR fan peaked low.
Couldn't get there. With that dirty air, the 15 cut him off. He's getting real tight here. 15's doing a pretty good job defending right now. But I don't know if he can do it forever.
Yeah, I don't think Kenyon would want to put up a fight if NASCAR fan got to him, because I'd say Kenyon might want to try and save up his stuff a little bit, at least. But when you're the leader, it's pretty hard to save anything.
Yeah. At 15, I bet he's pushing his hardest right now, as the 10 gets a really good exit.
Here you see the... Oh, I think the 97 came into pit road, because it's nowhere back
Oh, yeah, he
there.
did. I think he did. Yes, he did.
Pit stops are happening.
Patrick came into pit road as well.
So did Red.
NASCAR fan gets around Kenyon.
NASCAR fan will get the lead.
Will the 15 pit? No, he's staying out.
Yeah, they're both staying out.
The 4, the 55, and the 32 come on the pit road. All getting fresher tires. Kenyon looking back to the inside of NASCAR fan. NASCAR fan just drives around the outside. That 10 is so quick everywhere. Hey, y'all here?
Yeah, I
Yep, I'm
still
here.
am.
Okay. And here come the 2 leaders on the pit road. Kenyon actually changing up his strategy.
Interesting strategy. Looks like he's coming in with NASCAR fan at the exact same time.
Yep.
So now this is where it gets more interesting between these
Strikers
two.
comes in. Now let's see who the rest of the leaders are. There's Brick. Let's find. I think that's Seville. But I don't think he's gonna be a factor. There's Connor and Patrick.
There's Slinky ahead of them. I don't know where Slinky's up to, at least strategy wise.
Yeah, he's running 25th right now. It's a scoreboard says.
We'll see what happens when he crosses the line. Connor's ahead of Patrick right now.
There's Kenyon and NASCAR fan coming out of pit road. And Patrick Miller and the 12 get ahead of the 10 and the 15. The 10 might lose out to the 4 here.
Yes, he will.
But he's going to get ahead of the 55 once again.
So right
maybe
now,
not.
Oh, Jessica looks low, trying to cross him over.
She's got to get the spot right here. And she's getting to the inside.
Looks like Jessica might get it in turn 2. NASCAR fans in the bad place. Oh, Jessica.
Oh, into the wall. Goes to 10.
I think Jessica kind of intimidated the 10 a little bit into the
Yeah.
wall.
I guess the 10 thought she was going to come up and try to went up the racetrack and got into the wall.
Well, I don't think NASCAR fans going to take that too lightly. He's going back to the inside.
Jessica might have enough of a run to clear him though. I don't think that getting into the wall is going to hurt the 10 that much either. He's had other contact with other cars.
If that doesn't damage him, I don't think that will either. So right now the top 2 have pulled away. Oh, Patrick Miller.
Patrick's getting to the inside of Connor. Here comes a lap car, Slinky.
But it's a 3.5 second lead
Connor's
over
way up
Billy
the racetrack.
Parker.
Oh, but they're both in the wall.
That's what BP wants.
I think the 21 might be on new tires, but I don't know why he's up here. NASCAR fan to the inside of Jessica. Got a really good exit of turn 3.
Those tires seem to be warmed up now for the 10.
But still down the straightaway, the 55 has draft, and I think she'll clear the 10.
Oh, she will, definitely.
Yep, wow.
Look at NASCAR fan. He's not giving up just yet.
Oh, right on the quarter panel. Now trying to side draft.
Man, NASCAR fan is not giving up on this 55.
Yeah, but he's struggling to get around her. That's the problem for him. The 55's holding him up.
Patrick Miller is pulling away from Connor right now.
Yeah, we saw him fall off early. I think undercutting might be the best strategy here. And as he said, it's going to be a problem for a NASCAR fan to get around traffic, and it looks like it is.
Yeah, this 55 is starting to become a bit of a problem to him.
He looks like he's not going to go to the inside. Interesting move.
Probably waiting for a better spot to make the move.
Oh!
Trying to bump her out of the way, I think. NASCAR fan, I think, is getting a little frustrated.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, I would be too if I was in his situation. From a driver's perspective, that's the most frustrating thing.
I think these 3 are starting to catch up to the leaders.
Yep, that is Connor and Patrick. But for NASCAR fan, he's got a lot to lose right now. So he has to get around this 55.
A win could save his season. That's what he's looking for. NASCAR fan dives it to the inside.
Oh yeah, there he goes. He might have an advantage here.
But the 55's got some draft off his teammate, Bailey Parker.
But the 10 is on the corner panel trying to get side draft.
Jessica looks like...
And
NASCAR fan's gonna send it.
And the 55 gets into the wall.
Well, that time the 10 finally got around the 55.
Maybe a little payback.
Maybe.
That's just an example of how much time he can lose by being behind another car coming out of pit road.
But those fresher tires, we can't discredit that now that he's around Jessica.
And now he's up to 4th.
About almost 2 seconds, BP is behind the 2 leaders.
And now the leaders are battling. Connor's trying to get around Patrick Miller.
Slinky's still behind these 2.
I don't think he's really trying to make a move, but he's just sitting behind.
I don't know why Slinky isn't doing anything. I mean, he's got a lap he can get back right here.
Oh, but he's going to get into the 12.
drives it into him.
Wow, that's surprising.
I don't know what Slinky's thinking. He's a lap car. He shouldn't be driving leaders like this.
And now it's gonna allow the 97 to pull away.
Slinky's
Slinky's
racing.
still, yeah, he's
He's
still
racing
racing the 12.
And that's just gonna allow Bailey Parker, a NASCAR fan, to close up even further.
Yeah, NASCAR fans on the back bumper of his teammate Bailey Parker. NASCAR fans probably gonna race him cleaner, but he's still gonna be aggressive.
Yeah, because he's got.
Oh,
He's
he's
right on his
right
quarter
there in the
panel.
quarter panel.
Right behind him.
Almost turned him. If he was 1 inch closer, that would have turned the 4.
I think NASCAR fan doesn't want to wreck his teammate. He's just trying to race him as clean as he can, but he's.
Yeah, but he just knows that he has to get around him, so he's
looks like
trying
he's
everything
gonna
he can.
try
There's
another lap
Walker.
car.
NASCAR fan can't get around the 4.
But they're starting to catch the leaders now, so I think NASCAR fan might be waiting, which is probably the wiser move.
Miller got around Slinky.
Lap 69, I believe. Yep. Connor trying to get by Walker, it looks like.
Yep. He does get around Walker. Walker's trying to get around get out of the way. Here they come on Slinky. NASCAR fan could use the 21 as a pick here.
Oh, he's trying to get to the inside.
NASCAR fan might make it three wide on the 4. What a move, and almost contact.
Aggressive move, but the 10 realizes he's got to get going.
Yeah. They almost got up to the leaders, though.
Just have the 93 between them.
Yeah, 10 really tried to use the... Oh, he's sideways off the corner. He really tried to use the 93 or 21 as a pick.
And now here they come. They're going to get by the 93.
93 gets out of the way.
You see the 2 leaders in the frame now. NASCAR fans still trying to get to the inside of the 4.
Coming to 30 laps to go.
23 cars on the lead lap. Currently, Lynn is the last car being scored on the lead lap.
Your NASCAR fan to the inside of BP. Once again.
Trying
Out
to
of turn 2.
maybe trying not to
Still
force
can't get
the
around
issue.
him. BP up the racetrack.
NASCAR fan trying to get to the inside again.
That's what one mistake does.
You see Lynn coming into pit
yep.
road. NASCAR fan might get the 4 right here.
If he can just stay to the inside.
And again, I think the 4 might have some draft off the 12.
10's going to try and send it, I believe. Yep, there he goes.
4 drives it up the track. The 10's going to get by him, I think.
Yep, there he goes.
does.
Now he's got the 2 leaders to hunt down. So after a lot of laps of trying to get around the 55 and the 4, he's got around both of them.
But now he's got to get by the 97 and the 12, but they're on older tires, so we'll
And
see
even
how
if
that...
even if the 10 doesn't get the lead, or he does get the lead, this race is not over yet. They still got another pit cycle to go.
Yeah, and we're within the final 30 laps, so... really,
I think it might be coming up here.
Yeah, the 12 staying to the bottom, the 10 trying to get to the outside.
Oh, they're not pitting.
Gotta remember the
4
97...
to the inside of the 10.
Oh, is this gonna work in BP's favor here, do you think? Nope,
I'm not
it's
sure. No, 10's got draft.
But thing is, there's a strategy going on. The 12 and the 97 short pit, so that
Yeah. And the 10 pits later. That's why he's on fresher tires.
got by the 12, no problem. Here comes the 10.
He's trying to get around the leader. 97. The 4 to the inside of the 12 here.
Gonna get underneath them. Here's NASCAR fans side by side. He's gonna get the lead.
Almost contact. And yes, NASCAR fan now clears the 97 and will get the lead.
Billy Parker, not too far behind, might try and do something.
Both of them on fresh tires, I believe. But the 4 is on older tires than the 10, but he still is on fresher tires than the 97. I think that's obviously the big difference maker, as tire wear has been, obviously, yeah, it has been the big difference maker.
Billy Parker trying to get by the 97 for a second. Connor's gonna stay ahead a bit longer.
Yeah, 97's trying to defend. He's not trying to lose any track position right here. Here comes the 55.
Jessica got by Patrick Miller. Now she's back up in the mix.
4 looks to the inside of the 97. He's going to get there.
Bailey Parker going to try and use the inside to his advantage.
Oh, 55 almost got into the 97.
Like a NASCAR fan, he's starting to drive away.
Connor trying to hang on the outside.
Patrick Miller now going to try and get to the inside of Connor for 4th. Connor seems to be dropping a little bit.
Yes, so is the 12. It's still because of their strategy. But this when we go up to the next pit cycle, which I think this is going to play in their favor, they are probably going to have the track position advantage over the 10, depending on how far he pulls away.
But you see, here's the thing, Thunder. Do you think it'll help? Because depending when they pit, I think we have about a 20-lap run on the tires that they're on.
I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. We're coming to 25 to go.
And thing is, NASCAR fan tries to stretch it as much as he can, so really it's a mixture of...
If I were the 97 and the 12, I would probably try and pit somewhere right now.
They're still not coming in.
I think we're coming up to the pit window soon, but once that pit window opens, if I were the 97 and the 12, I would go right as it opens.
We'll see. As you see,
Connor,
Jessica
3
wide.
Nope, he backed out of it.
Jessica slammed the door on him.
And NASCAR fan has pulled away to a 1.2 second gap.
Man, this NASCAR fan has the car to beat. Patrick Miller to the inside of Connor.
Here comes Kenyon.
Hey, we haven't seen Kenyon since the cycle happened where he was at the front.
Yeah, he pitted with the 10, but didn't really work out for him, but now he's back up here.
I think Patrick Miller's coming in right here.
Yeah.
Connor, I think, staying out. Oh,
no,
he's
yeah,
not.
yeah, he is. So
Oh,
Connor's
wow,
now on a
okay.
different strategy.
Very interesting turn of events for him. I don't know what the strategy is.
So now I think he's gonna stay out another lap and come in. But Patrick, he's coming in now, and he is the first car out of the top 5 to pit. You see Red in there with him.
25 laps to go. I think that's EXO behind them as well.
But now, the advantage for the 12 is that he's gonna have a clear pit lane. Unless the 32 does something.
Now the question is, can Patrick Miller make it to the end on this strategy?
I'm not sure. I mean, I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be close because that is around the pit window. I'm not sure if everybody can make it.
See Bailey Parker and Jessica battle.
NASCAR fan stays out again. Here comes Connor.
Connor coming in a lap later.
Still very early. The guys, the 15, the 4, the 55, and the 10 has still stayed out. NASCAR fan with a 2-second gap now.
NASCAR fan, oh my gosh. I can only imagine what is under the hood of that car.
Oh gosh, hopefully it passes inspection.
Yeah, I think we're all hoping the same thing. But I didn't expect NASCAR fan to put on this good of a performance today.
But now the 97 exits, and where will he land? Yeah, there he goes. He's out of the pits.
Kreutz comes up behind him.
Side by side, Slinky and Matthew. And Slinky backs off for his teammate.
Those two have some history going back to Dover, of course, with Matthew. Kind of, I guess you can say, getting screwed by his teammate.
Yeah. There's the 10 in. Now, where's the 12 and the 97 land in this?
There's the 12. The 97's going by the 2.
But in my honest opinion, I'm not sure if any of them can make it. Because we're going on a 20-lap run, as he said. They kind of have like near a 20-lap run on fuel. And where's the 10? He's exiting the pits, and He looks like he's falling behind the 12.
97 too. It looks like maybe
97's gonna have a big head of steam.
if he can maybe get around the 10 of NASCAR fan. He's right behind him.
He's on the warmer tires. I don't think it's
I
gonna
don't
work
think
for
that
him
really-
though.
Yeah, I don't think it really played into his hand right there.
Yeah. The NASCAR fan can now chase down the 12. I'm not sure this is gonna play into the 12's favor here. Gonna come to 20 laps to go. It is looks like, oh no, the 75 has actually stayed out. Another lap.
No.
Oh wait, never mind. I think
Oh.
he was in the pits. Oh, he did come into the pits late. But the 15 did as well.
Interesting strategy.
Whoa, that was close. 97 still trying to chase the 10 down. He can't do it, because that 10 is way faster.
Can't deny that. NASCAR fan. Wait, is he in second or? Because 75 and the 15 are still ahead, unless they are pulling some sort of strategy.
The 12 now has, let's see, oh, a 1.9 second gap. Wow, that was an evasive move to get around nickname there.
Oh yeah, he's got a 2-second lead. See if we'll see it, but I feel like the main storyline, at least for Patrick, is he can hang on to the end.
Yeah.
But even if he can, the question is, can he hold off the 10 long enough?
I'm not sure. I mean, it's only a 2-second gap. That's not really a lot when he has 20 laps to defend.
Especially on older tires compared to NASCAR fan who's on fresher tires.
Yeah, and I think in about maybe 10 laps, the 10 is going to be within striking distance.
So if I'm Patrick Miller, I'd just say, you hold up on the using my stuff.
Oh
and
wow,
wait.
he just gained up 7 tenths. Actually, not even 10 laps, maybe even 5 laps.
Well, at the rate he's going, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
A 50.7 compared to Patrick's 51.4. That's insane.
I think that's the tire difference coming into play right there.
Yeah, NASCAR fan is right there. It's gonna be inevitable that he passes him. Patrick Miller, he's come so close to winning for Team Penske. He came so close at Phoenix.
Really, he hasn't been the same ever since that Phoenix finish. Like
Yeah,
I said,
but he's
31st in points.
Yeah. Not the best season for him, but he's trying to do everything that he can to stay in front of the 10 right now. But it's going to be inevitable that he passes him. Look at the run the 10 has.
Yeah, I don't think Patrick Miller is going to have the car unless he's lucky enough. But
He is within striking distance. Wait,
Connor's
I have a question. How is the 28 up here? We just got around him.
lap car.
No, but
Oh,
the 12 just passed him like 2 laps ago. I don't know.
Maybe he pitted. I'm not sure.
Maybe. Here
Look
comes
at
the
the
10. He was
10.
right on the back bumper.
Patrick might just have to let him go right here.
Yeah,
Yep,
he
he
can't
is.
really fight him.
Oh, no,
he's
he's
gonna
gonna block him.
Yeah, but he might use the 28 as a pick.
Connor's back up here as well, thanks to the 28.
Here comes a 97. Peeking to the inside. All 3 leaders are up here. Here comes a
NASCAR
10.
fan peeking low.
It's not gonna work. Here comes a 97.
I don't think Connor's gonna get it. He's got no draft from anybody.
Yeah, no. If he would have got to the inside of the 10, that would have been the 12 saving grace.
And here comes NASCAR fan once again.
Yep. There he goes. And the 12, he's gonna have to let him go.
Unless he
Wait,
can
no.
defend.
Oh.
No, NASCAR fan's gonna send him. Yep, there
Yep.
he goes.
The 12 could not defend right there. And
I
now
think
he's gonna be on the short end of the stick.
We'll see if Connor can do anything to put up a fight, but we'll see.
Oh, he's right there, actually. They're coming up on another lap car.
That's Lynn. Connor peeks to the inside. NASCAR fan shuts the door on him.
Oh, a NASCAR fan might get held up by the 67 here. Yes, he will.
Connor's got a run on him.
What's the 97 do? He's got to take it. Right, he's got to take this chance right here.
He's behind right there behind him. NASCAR fan slides up.
I'm not sure why the 97 wouldn't send it 3 wide there, but that's his chance gone.
I mean, maybe Connor wants to try and pass him cleanly, but then again, with how fast NASCAR fans going, why would you want to pass him clean?
Yeah.
It'll be 15 laps to go next time by.
The only reason Connor's keeping up right now is because of draft. I think.
NASCAR fans on the fresher tires, so Connor, really a miracle that he's hanging on with the 10. At least in my opinion.
Yeah. Coming to 15 to go. Connor's trying everything that I can to get around the 10. Trying to go through clean air on the bottom.
Patrick Miller's fallen off these two.
Yeah, 7/10 back. Look at how fast NASCAR fan is. That 10 is a rocket ship. We are coming up on Zevel, who is another lapper. Landon and XO as well. But then again, I don't think it's going to make the biggest of differences.
We'll see. Connor is not leaving the 10 alone, so
yeah, he's trying. He's trying to stay up there.
He's being resilient. I'll give him credit for it, but we'll see if it'll end up in his favor in the end.
He's really trying hard. He's trying to drive it in deep. He's trying to do anything he can to get any time on the 10. Look at that. Through the 10 just beats him on every aspect of turn 3. Just rolls through the center and just pulls away. Connor 3.5 tenths back now.
I think I've seen more guys coming into pit road.
That was Lynn. Now if he had a caution, that would be detrimental for the 10.
I mean, the 10's had a pretty strong car ever since that last restart. I feel like if a caution came out, that's just going to throw every chance he had at winning away.
Yeah, because then everyone has to pit.
And everyone's going to be all bunched back up together again. We're probably going to have a chaotic restart.
But if this thing does go green, I think it might be close on fuel. But the 10 would be an advantage because he pitted the latest.
And he could maybe even try to stretch it if he needed to. But then again,
yeah.
At Pocono, that's a pretty interesting strategy choice.
Like we saw fuel, was it a fuel mileage? No, it wasn't a fuel mileage finish yesterday, but we saw late everybody coming on to pit road. This track is prone to fuel mileage finishes.
I mean, it's the tricky triangle for a reason.
Yep.
It's tricky to figure out strategy, especially at the end of the race. Almost a half a second lead for a NASCAR fan. Coming up to 10 laps to go.
Here they come on more lap traffic. That's the 54 of Zevel. Landon's coming in.
Landon's coming into pit road.
Coming to 10 laps, or coming to 11 laps to go once we cross the line this time by.
Honestly, ever since that last restart, NASCAR fan has had the car to beat, a dominant one at that.
Yep.
Connor, he's really come to life after that as well.
I mean, he's actually staying within. He made up a 100th last lap, but that's not gonna cut it. He needs something. He needs something big here.
And this is definitely the run he needs, especially with his point situation. I think he's still in the 30s in points.
Kudos to Connor, though. He's hanging with the 10 in all of his tire tracks. Wait, he's coming in.
Yeah, Connor's pulling down. I think
NASCAR fans gonna stay out.
Connor's coming in.
So the pit window is actually right here.
Oh, this is going to be interesting now.
This could be
But
the
Patrick
winning
Miller
strategy.
stays out.
Yeah, Patrick Miller did stay out.
Another differing strategy.
But I think this might be the winning strategy for the 97. We're gonna have 10 laps left, but it's gonna be a big gamble for the 97. Looks like let's see how many tires he takes.
Yeah, I don't know what to think. I mean, this could be the 10's race over right here with this pit cycle. But these guys can go to the end now with this pit cycle.
James Connor's crew chief, after firing John, he has been very good on the pit box. Obviously, not really the season that both Connor and James wanted, but here comes Connor out of pit road. This could be the winning strategy for him right here.
This could put him back in the lead, and this could give him the win that he may need to save his season.
10 laps to go. Let's see if NASCAR fans pitted.
NASCAR fan.
No, he stayed out. He stayed out again.
This is an interesting strategy from the 10, I will admit.
And right now, Connor has to have the fastest outlap of his life right here. He's got the 82 of Lucky in front of him, but I think he's coming to pit road. No, he's not.
Lucky's staying out a bit longer.
Connor's gonna catch the 82 on the exit of the corner.
Lucky, I think, might... yeah, no, he's staying out. But he's gonna have a faster car, does Connor. He just came out of pit road. And Lucky also's got the damage.
Yep.
Has
Connor's
the
gonna go by. Lucky's gonna let him go.
Has the 10 come in yet?
Has he?
Good question.
Yes, he has.
Yes,
10 is
there
in.
he is.
Is it just
Let's
a
see
few
what the
more
stop
cars,
is for the 10.
Just a few more cars need to come in, and then that
But I feel like it's
97 might be
mainly-
good to go.
I feel like it's mainly the 10 and the 97 we got to keep our eyes on, because that's the battle for the win, I believe. NASCAR
The 10
fans
is out of his box. He's got the 45 side by side with him, but the 45 backs off.
Yeah, he has to go into his pit box.
Quick stop by the 10, but now he's gonna be behind the 54 and the 32.
I think the 97 went by already.
Did he? No, he didn't.
Why
Oh, there he is. There he is.
yeah, he's ahead now.
10 and NASCAR fan has to get out ahead of the 55 right here.
NASCAR fans got to get up to speed. Here comes Jessica.
Yeah, he cannot get stuck behind traffic right here. He's gonna get ahead.
If there's no traffic in front of him besides the 97, NASCAR fan might still have a chance.
Yep, but he's got 3 lap cars ahead. He has to get by each one of them. They're all 23.7 cars.
NASCAR fans got almost 8 laps to try and run down that 97.
He is a monster right now. Look at that.
And you see the two 23.7 cars side by side in front of him.
That's not gonna be good for him.
Unless he forces 3 wide, then we'll see.
I think
4 seconds. Is
yeah,
the
4
gap.
seconds is the gap.
Look at the 10. He's got to work through the traffic as quick as he can. He's got to go.
Yep. If he can't get by these two, that's race over for him.
Underneath the 67 he goes. He might try and send it, which might be a risky move, but he may need to.
He's gonna, I think, get around the 54 maybe.
Stuck behind
Yep.
him. Here he comes.
He's gonna send it in on him as well. Zevel up
NASCAR
the
fan-
racetrack, lets him go.
Still another lap car ahead. That's EXO. See the
I think
gap
the 10's
this time.
flying. I think the 10's flying lap was really good.
Oh, yeah,
3.7 seconds.
Under 4 seconds now.
He's got Jessica and BP behind. But
Oh, I feel
NASCAR
like-
fan.
NASCAR fan just cannot make any mistakes here.
I think he might be able to get around the 32 here. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
32 had a really slow corner. I think he's gonna let him go.
Yeah, here he comes.
So he gets around all the lap cars. Here comes Jessica. Jessica could be
feel like
NASCAR fan. What?
I feel like if Connor's really only help with this. Oh,
That was close. Jessica got on the wall and almost bounced into BP. That would have been caution if they spun out.
Right now, I feel like Connor wouldn't want to caution, but then again, NASCAR fans reeling him in really, really fast.
Yeah, Connor would not want to caution right now. He wants to keep this green.
But then again, NASCAR fan, he's still reeling him in, almost a 3-second gap.
Coming to 5 to go. And for Connor, what a win this would be. After his horrible season so far. First race in the Coca-Cola Chevy.
But Aiden Walker, he might be the wild card in all of this.
Connor's up the track. He's trying to run a good, different line.
But I don't know. NASCAR fan is. Oh yeah, he's
right
fast.
there.
He
is very fast.
He's got 5 laps to hold off the 10 car. He's hauling it right now.
Yep, hauling the mail.
See the gap this time.
Connor gets by Aiden Walker.
Side by side, but no fight from the 93. 5 laps. That's all Connor needs to hold off the 10.
See the gap. He gained an entire second.
Wow. An entire second was almost gained by the 10.
Yeah, Connor's going to need the lap car of Aiden Walker to hold up the 10. The 10 is within striking distance.
He's still got a chance.
55 along with him. This is going to be close. Connor's going to have to take a big gamble here.
He's just going to have to hope the 93 holds him up really good. 4 to go. Oh, he's 1.5 seconds now.
Oh, boy. There's nickname coming out of pit road.
Oh, 10 got
he didn't
by.
play factor. 93 might be the wild card in this situation here.
10's faster, though. He might have a way to get around him. Nope, he's going to get by no problems.
Yep.
The 10 is flying right now.
Coming to 3 to go. He is within striking distance. 97 has to push as hard as he can. But he's not. I don't feel like he's going to be able to hold on.
A win for the 10 or the 97 is what they need. As there you see the 2. 3 laps to go. Under a second.
The 2's not going to make it easy for the 97 here. They might be trying to help a fellow forward.
10 is right there. He's got a chance.
Coming to 2 to go this time by.
No traffic in between the 2 leaders.
They got the 63 right here.
Oh, that's Connor's teammate.
It's going to be hard for the 97 to hold him off.
I don't think the 63 will play an effect in the end of this race.
NASCAR fan is right there.
Oh, he's right behind him. 2 laps to go. Here he comes.
Connor might have the straight line speed here. NASCAR fan's peaking low. He's got a block. Oh, that's it. NASCAR fan to the inside. Try and take the lead away.
There. Turn 1. NASCAR fan takes the lead.
To the lead goes the 10. And the 97, after tackling the... Sorry.
From nearly a 5-second gap to the lead, coming to the white flag. Can you believe this?
Wow. 97 took a big gamble, but it did not pay off. And he gets passed with 2 laps to go. And if you don't get a caution here, it's NASCAR fans' race.
They're coming to the white flag this time. NASCAR fan in his final season, looking to get his first win of the season. White flag is waving.
White flag is out for the 10 of NASCAR fan. Connor put up a really good fight. He's trying to stay within striking distance, but I think it's over from here. Connor trying his hardest to push, but NASCAR fan with a rocket ship just pulling away.
Yeah, I think race is pretty much sealed at this point. Through turn 2 they go.
And into turn 3 for the final time goes the 10 of NASCAR fan. And he is going to get his first win of the season in his final season out of turn 4. NASCAR fan is going to be the first winner for Matt Kenseth Racing. He does it in Pocono. Can you believe it? What a story. 12 different winners. Actually, no, 13 different winners. Are you kidding me? What a win. And NASCAR fan, after having one of the most dominant cars of the day, wins the race. Wow. By 6/10 over the 97 O'Connor, who put up a great fight.
But still a respectable result, P2. Best of the season for him and that team.
Yep. Very respectful result. And here are the results. NASCAR fan, your winner. Connor P2, Jessica and Kenya in the 5 Energy cars having a good showing. BP rounds out the top 5. David Kreutz with a respectable P6. Matthew Hill 7th. Patrick Miller 12th. Drifting Strikers 9th. Ebenezer Splooge, the pole sitter, rounds out the top 10. Trix Fan 11th. Outlaw 8th. Red 9th. Trix Fan 11th, sorry. Outlaw 12th. Red 13th. Dudes 14th. Moth 15th. Jaden 16th. Quadruped 17th. Quad Kid Boy 18th. Maximilian 19th. And Lucky Noko rounds out your top 20. What a race. Let's take a look at the pass. So right here, going back to it, and also, do y'all want to get an interview with the 10?
Oh, you know I would love to.
All right. Well, I'll do the interview. Just give me a second. I'll drag him up here. NASCAR fan is Thunder. Do you got a copy? You had the dominant car for the entire race, and you really worked hard for that one. What are your thoughts coming out of the final lap?
It's still surreal to me. I mean, in my final season as a full-time Cup driver, or just my final season as a Cup driver, it's amazing to get a win. I just can't believe it. Great race, great car. It was amazing.
What are your thoughts when you came out of pit road about 2 seconds behind or about 3 seconds behind the 97? What were you thinking?
I knew I had that car that could get him. I knew it. It was fast enough. It was fast all race. It didn't show it during qualifying, but I could tell that if I actually stepped on the gas and pushed harder than I did in qualifying, I think I knew I could have made it, and I did. And here are the results. I'm the winner.
All right, that's honestly awesome. First win for Matt Kenseth Racing this season. How do you feel to be the driver to get that honor?
It's great. This team is honestly one of the best teams I've been a part of. Same with the with Thunder's team. His team was amazing to be a part of, and I'm tributing back to my team during that in the final race of this season. It's nice, and I know my team owner's proud of me, and I just hope I can replicate what I've done today later in the season.
Alrighty, well, that's honestly a very strong showing, and this will definitely boost. Do you think this will definitely boost your shot at getting into the chase in your final season?
Definitely, I think if I push harder next week and harder the other weeks, any other week, and I have this fast car, I think I got it. I think I have a good chance. And it's just amazing for this to happen. Couldn't have done it without back on the car, any other and everyone else. Just it's it's just surreal to me.
All right. Well, thank you for your time and congrats on the win. Well
Thank you.
deserved.
Thank you.
All right. Well, let's get an interview with Connor because obviously he must be gutted by that. Connor, it's Thunder up in the booth. You got me.
10-4.
Well, you honestly saw that 10 coming, and you were just trying to you and James took a big gamble right there on that last stop, and it didn't pay out for you. What are your thoughts?
Listen, I tried my best. Every time we short pit, we thought we had the advantage ahead of the 10, but apparently, no, we did not.
Well,
So
what do you think
yeah.
of the entire race so far? Do you think you had one of the fastest cars other than the 10 being the fastest?
I was hoping so. I was passing people in the top 10 like it was like the last race of my entire career. Listen, it's been 6 months already. I've been wanting to get a win as soon as possible.
I get that, man. I get that. Well,
Yeah.
it's still a very respectable result from you, considering where you are in points right now. Do you think this could help you get into the top 20 if you have a good next 3 races here?
Probably. All I'm looking for is a shot in the top 20 and a win so I can get one of those wild cards. I'm trying to make sure there is no way I miss this chase. And how that 97 did out there today, something tells me that we might get a late regular season run.
Alrighty. Obviously, yeah. Very gutted for you. I feel like you're very gutted as well. That you lost this race with 2 to go. And any final thoughts?
Well, other than the fact that it feels nice to finally get another top 5, just gotta thank the guys over at Ole Miss Rebels Racing and more specifically the 97 team alone for putting together a fast car today, and also thanks to Coca-Cola for hopping on board.
Alrighty. Well, proud of you, man. Good result, and go carry it out these next 3 weeks.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that's it. That's all we have to wrap up today. Great race. Chaotic at the first part. In my summary. Then it got calm, and then pit strategy decided that race in a dramatic finish as well. But yeah, overall very good race, and that'll do it. And concluding Pocono, we will see you for Darlington. The track too tough to tame, and also called the Lady in Black. But next week we will show you. We will go there, and NASCAR fan is your winner. I'm 3rd 24 fan with Monster up in the booth. We'll see you next time.